15 Best Luxury Watches Under $5,000. For beginners just getting started in the world of timepieces, luxury watches under $5,000 are a great starting point. Today, we'll be showing you a great mix of luxury watches from the big names to smaller ones. Welcome to Best Wonders, where today, we'll be showing you some of the best luxury watches under $5,000. But before we continue, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get more videos like this. Now, let's move on to the video. What you wear on your wrist entirely depends on your individual style and the qualities you want. And unless you want to flaunt the price tag to the world, some of the little guys may be more valuable. Timepieces that are just under $5,000 do have a lot of promising features such as diverse moments, metal complications, and of course, the luxury brand name. Number 15. Rado Captain Cook Automatic at $2,000. The Rado Captain Cook Automatic Heritage Reissue is a significant throwback that offers a glimpse of excellent proportional vintage design. The look and value of the Rado Captain Cook watch in either of the available sizes looks amazing. The lack of faux matina lume on the dial and hands, as we see in the vintage-looking 37mm Captain Cook, gives the 42mm version a more contemporary vibe. The 42mm version offers a little more wrist presence, of course. The Rado Captain Cook is a reasonably priced diver with vintage inspiration that is available with either a vintage-style leather strap or an outstanding beads of rice bracelet. Number 14. Hamilton Intramatic Chronograph H at $2,195. This nostalgic Intramatic line from Hamilton pays homage to a beloved mid-20th century timepiece that was among the first to include an automatic chronograph caliber. However, the H in the Intramatic Chronograph H stands for hand-wound and designates a manually winding movement based on the self-winding ETA 7753 that Hamilton had dubbed the H51. The objective was to mimic the American Roots brand chronograph wristwatches from 1968 as closely as possible, the year before the advent of automatic chrono calibers. The 40mm steel-cased watch has a retro aesthetic, enhanced by the absence of a date display on the two-tone bicompax dial, which is also featured on more modern Intramatic versions. Number 13. Oris Divers 65 at $2,150. The Oris Divers 65, which draws influence from mid-60s divers watches from the brand's own catalog, is an unbeatable value because it combines a desirable retro appearance with cutting-edge Swiss watchmaking technology. The Divers 65 features a balanced dial, subdued hour markers and hands, and once more, a date window at the 6 o'clock position for a simple yet striking appearance. The Diver 65 is only rated to 100 meters as opposed to the Aquas's higher water resistance of 300 meters, which makes the watch adequate for scuba diving and certainly more than enough for any desk diver, considering the 65 was designed for a mostly collector clientele. Number 12. Longines Master Collection L2.909.4.92.0 at $2,350. Another historical company with a large selection that occasionally gets a little too intricate is Longines. There are several size and color variations just in the Master Collection. The study is worthwhile, nevertheless, as Longines still produces elegant dress timepieces at reasonable costs. Particularly, the Longines L2.909.4.92.0 is one of the best looking and most expensive dress watches available today. This also features a lovely blue sunburst dial and a skillfully executed moon phase complex at 6 o'clock, and is definitely a good choice for both our list and yours. Number 11. Montblanc 1858 Automatic at $2,650. The vintage-inspired 1858 automatic is a homage to Minerva's former splendor, as is the case with many of Montblanc's recent products. Although the higher-end Geosphere models from Montblanc's 1858 line are excluded from this list since they cost significantly more than $5,000. Montblanc also produces this elegant, time-only model with a dependable Sellita-based caliber within. The 1858 is an affordable yet stylish solution for people looking for the old Minerva design language that Montblanc has been so expertly implementing in recent years. It has a retro vibe and a manageable 40mm width. Number 10. Frederic Constant Slimline Moonface Manufacturer at $3,695. Frederic Constant, positioned as entry-level luxury under Citizen Watch Co., continues to make a strong case for value for money when compared to numerous rivals. With an in-house movement and a more straightforward design, this slimline moonface manufacturer is a dress watch that pays homage to ultra-luxury timepieces like those from Patek Philippe and Laurent Ferrier. When compared to other Swiss luxury firms, Frederic Constant stands out for its ability to use entirely in-house calibers at an affordable price. The stainless steel version of the slimline moonface collection, though there are a few modifications, is the smart choice because it will probably last longer than its rose gold-plated sibling. Number 9. Tudor Black Bay 58. When Tudor's Black Bay 58 was initially released in 2018, it immediately became popular. The Black Bay 58 is the first of Tudor's many Black Bay versions to have a smaller 39mm case, making it considerably more friendly for watch fans with tiny hands. The Black Bay 58's generous serving of antique styling, which includes a gilt dial, gilt hands, and a red triangle at the 12 o'clock position on the bezel, immediately ticked a number of collector's boxes and even caused a waitlist at many dealers. You get a COSC certified in-house movement, excellent build quality, and one cool-looking watch for the astonishingly low price of $3,700. Tudor, a Rolex sister brand, will provide you the most value for your money. Number 8. Nomos Metrodate Power Reserve. Germany is making some pretty amazing dress watch designs, in case you haven't noticed the trend. The Mark Brown designed Nomos Metrodate Power Reserve, which is priced at $3,780, has a thoughtfully planned dial configuration that maximizes efficiency while preserving a crisp, uncluttered appearance that is characteristic of Bauhaus design. The Metrodate Power Reserve has a large date function that is sensibly positioned at 6 o'clock, and a discreet but helpful power reserve indicator close to the dial center. With a diameter of 37mm, it can fit almost any wrist. Despite the fact that this watch is intended to be worn every day, its water resistance places it firmly in the dress watch category. In contrast with the Orion Neomatic 41 date, which was described earlier and has a 50-meter water-resistant rating. This watch only has a splash resistance rating. Number 7. Grand Seiko SBGA 285 at $3,800. Once more turning to Grand Seiko for a luxury timepiece that offers great value, this entry-level spring-drive-driven Grand Seiko is one of the better options available for a regular timepiece with a unique movement. The SBGA 285 gives you a lot more in terms of high-end case quality, a wonderfully produced dial, and a helpful power reserve indicator, thanks to the outstanding spring drive caliber inside. It is the older, more serious brother to the perennially popular and significantly less priced SARBO 33. Grand Seiko's spring drive specification states that this caliber uses a special mix of quartz and mechanical technology to keep time to within 1 second every day, and many are much more accurate. Number 6. Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 57 at $4,380. Breitling's Super Ocean Heritage 57 watch quickly gained a following among collectors, in part because of the astute internet marketing strategies employed by CEO Georges Kern. The Super Ocean Heritage 57, as its name suggests, was inspired by a Breitling dive watch from 1957, just as the genre of dive watches was beginning to emerge. While the Heritage 57 wears its Super Ocean name adequately with 100 meters of water resistance, a concave rotating bezel, a legible, loomed field dial and handset, and a highly wearable 10mm thickness, we can argue that it is not a true dive watch. Breitling doesn't really market these as dive watches. We are giving the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 57 a pass for its value offer, outstanding design, and restricted, comfortable sizing specifications, even though the larger 44mm Super Ocean is more of a genuine tool diver. Number 5. Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Small at $4,400. The legendary Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso, which was first offered in 1931, has a fascinating past. A Swiss businessman named César Détré set out to design a wristwatch that can slide and hide, or more specifically, rotate and turn over to cover the watch crystal and dial in response to a request from polo players. The Reverso was created with the aid of French designer René-Alfred Chauveau. I created a video of a Reverso tribute duo face with dual dials. The Reverso Small, which has a watch on one side and a blank stainless steel back on the other, stays closer to the original design. The Reverso Small, despite being promoted as a woman's watch, is a terrific alternative for men as well, thanks to its small 21mm width and retro aesthetic it brings to the world of contemporary luxury watches. Number 4. TAG Heuer Carrera Chronograph CBM 2110.BA0651 at $4,600. It's interesting to learn how the venerable TAG Heuer Carrera series came to be. The Carrera is designed to be the ideal tool for divers with an emphasis on functionality and legibility. It was inspired by the Carrera Panamericana, which was formerly regarded as the most dangerous race in the world and was held on Mexico's open roads. The Carrera shown here maintains many key components of the classic design while sporting a straightforward, contemporary style in the range. The modern Carrera easily qualifies as an everyday watch with enough robustness to time even the longest journeys, thanks to its ceramic bezel with a tachymeter scale and 100 meters of water resistance. Number 3. Grand Seiko SBGM 221 at $4,600. The SBGM 221 is maybe the GMT alternative for your daily use as a luxury watch for shrewd, easygoing travelers, whether you're on business or leisure journeys. With a more subdued GMT integration that includes a smaller time zone hand and a restrained 24-hour ring inside the hour markers, the SBGM 221 stands out from many other GMTs on the market today. The SBGM 221 from the Elegant series with its eggshell white dial, totally in-house GS 9S66 GMT caliber, Zaratsu polishing, and other special features will not let you down as a daily option with a practical complication. Number 2. Bell & Ross BR05 at $4,900. The Bell & Ross BR05, which was unveiled in 2019, is the company's response to iconic integrated bracelet sport watch models from the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak and the Patek Philippe Nautilus. Bell & Ross have done well to give the BR05 its own look and feel, making full use of B&R's trademark square case form, despite the fact that the designs have undoubtedly been highly influenced by the ones that have already been highlighted. The BR05 showcases what Bell & Ross can offer to the market with its own iconic design of the square case and large aviation numeral dial, making it an ideal everyday sports watch that doesn't break the bank in today's ever-growing market and price for sports watches. The integrated bracelet trend was first established by the late Gerald Genta decades ago. Number 1. Omega Seamaster Diver 300M at $4,900. Anyone even moderately knowledgeable about timepieces is familiar with the Omega Seamaster. The Seamaster, the longest-running collection from Omega, was first introduced in 1948 and eventually provided to British Royal Navy divers in the 1960s and 1970s, demonstrating the design's practicality. The link between the Omega Seamaster and James Bond, however, started when Pierce Brosnan wore the Quartz Seamaster Professional 300M in the movie GoldenEye. As they say, the rest is history. The Omega Seamaster Diver 300M now employs a superb coaxial 8800 movement and retains its distinctive Geneva wave dial. Which watch did you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell for more of the world's best wonders.